Good morning, saints. It is another Monday, and I am up and in the Word, and I am so happy, and I am up and I am on fire for the Lord, and I just thank Him for His grace and His mercy. And every time I think about His grace and His mercy, I think about this lady in the Bible. So I'm going to take you right now to John 8, and let's start at verse 3, everybody. He said right here, he said, then the scribes and the Pharisees brought to him a woman caught in adultery. And when they had set her in the midst, they said to him, Teacher, this woman was caught in adultery in the very act. Now Moses in the law commanded us that she should be stoned. But what do you say? This they said, testing him, that they might have something of which to accuse him. But Jesus stooped down and wrote on the ground with his finger as though he did not hear. So when they continued asking him, he raised himself up and said to him, He who is without sin among you, let him throw a stone at her first. And he stooped down and he wrote on the ground. Then those who heard it, being convicted of their conscience, went out one by one, beginning with the oldest, even to the last. Let me tell you something. I thank God this morning for His grace and mercy. Amen. Let me tell you something. Nobody is qualified to judge you. Stop depicting your life on what other people think of you. The only opinion that matters is Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, when we all get ready to stand in front of Him, ain't nobody going to be able to sit over there and point the finger at the next person. I can't get you into heaven any quicker than you could get me into heaven. But anybody who tries to tell you that you ain't worthy, somebody that tries to come along, let me tell you what I've learned about people. The people who try to attack you the hardest, they got more boo-boo than what you got. I promise you. Half of the people that want to sit over there and condemn you need to be looking at themselves. And so that's why the Bible always says to get the splinter out of your own eye and to get that log out of your own eye. Then you can turn around and help the next person. But this morning, this one right here, the only one qualified to throw a stone, and he didn't even do it. So how you going to let somebody else dictate what's going on in your life? And see, that's one of the things that we always do as humans, is we always let somebody else come along and try to tell us what's right and wrong. Stop going to humans, because humans are going to let you down. I'm telling you, they're not flawless. We all are with sin. Can't nobody judge the next person any more than the next person. You know, so this morning, this right here is one of the most beautifulest things, that is so much grace and so much mercy. So I thank God for giving me grace and mercy this morning when I didn't even deserve it. I shouldn't even be here right now. I should have a 25-year peace. But by God's grace and mercy, He said, I'm not done with you, Natasha. And He's not done with y'all either. And so look, don't let nobody throw stones at you, all right? Y'all have a beautiful Monday. I'm off to serve God's people. Amen.